Welcome to Auntie Chaz and Tarot. Let's get to your read here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your support in this channel. Let's get to your read here. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, but take what does and leave the rest. Here we go. Authenticity, something taking your breath. What are we talking about here, Spirit? For our collective. Doing your homework, having a thirst for information. Yeah, but it's draining you. 9 of Wands and your Page of Wands here. Interesting. Wow, you've really worked hard at something that you're studying. Judgment is out here. I feel like that's somebody else judging you. But you've done an amazing job. But I think you've just pushed yourself to the limits here on some sort of topic that you're trying to learn. Spirit's saying settle down a little bit. A little bit of grace for self. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Or excuse me, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Remember to invest in self. Better balance. Needing better balance here. Yeah, it's like you've been obsessed with one topic and learning about it. And Spirit's saying you have the knowledge now. You have the knowledge. And I feel like there's something here where you're just exhausted by this knowledge maybe. Or just making this your whole life. 2 of Cups is out here now. Page of Swords is out here now. The Tower and the 7 of Pentacles. You've really gone after something. Wow. I think people would describe you as very precocious. Tenacious even. Love those words. I love those characteristics. But the big concern is what's this. I'm personally concerned about what's drained you so much, this effort, and what's to be done about that. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Remember to be discerning with your time and your energy. It's authentically you, I'm hearing, to go all in and give something your all, but almost to an obsessive level, okay? So remember to slow down here. Slow down a little bit for your health's sake. What's the authenticity here? I think somebody's coming in that's very authentic for you and good for you in a romantic way. Or soulmate energy. Doesn't have to be romantic. But it is a important connection. The 8 of Swords in the reverse. The 10 of Swords. No more holding back from your love life or from important connections because you're so focused in on something. If this is work related, you know, you're so focused in on that subject and learning about it and making work your entire life that I think Spirit's just saying you're missing out on some great things in life if this is the case. Life should be a bigger piece, more pieces of the pie, let's say. Okay, so now you've got the 9 of Pentacles out here. Yeah, you're used to being on your own. You've done well, but I don't feel like that's what this message is. Deep down, your intuition, your wisdom is telling you, yeah, 7 of Swords. Like this competing to know, no more, no more, no more, no more, is really pulling you away from some really nice things in life, and it's becoming a headache, actually. So, you know, it's definitely a message of, boy, kudos to you for your hustle and your tenacity and your hard work, your hard efforts here. But watch how it's affecting your health, and also be more discerning with your time and your energies. Let other things be a part of your life, such as other people. Lovers comes out right as I say this. We don't have to be talking about romance, but we do have to be talking about other people and balancing your life a little bit better here. For those of you interested in something more romantic, it could involve a Sagittarius, or that could be you. Emperor energy. Yeah. Don't miss out, and I don't believe you ever miss out on things, but this is a refocusing in on what's possible, the other pieces of the pie that are possible in life. Recognize those emperors that are nearby in the periphery while you work so hard, and they're praising you or giving you kudos or encouraging you. Say to one of them, hey, would you like to go for a coffee or something, because they will be dumbstruck that you're not going to work and you're going to give them some time. And then you're going to find things might blossom quite nicely here. You're definitely going to see, hey, life is about other things too with this interaction. Just, a small gesture will show you this. Still invest in yourself. Don't worry about the, world crashing down if you don't become the first of your class, or the first to discover something in your field, or being, the best in your field. Magician, even though, I hear you say, that is my manifestation. I want to be the best in my field. Let's see advice here on that, Spirit. The Devil. Watch it, because we did talk about it being an obsession. Watch that desire, that manifestation, if it's going too much into obsession. And that's the energy I see in the cards, is someone who is spending way too much time in one area of their life. And Spirit's saying, spread your interests out a little bit more. Have a little bit more well-rounded energy, more balanced life here. Don't have it always be about work or whatever this is you obsess over. Train yourself in, educate yourself in. Have other aspects to your life here. Four of Cups that you are ignoring. You're ignoring other aspects of your life. I'm hearing it's even going to take your breath. When, let's say, you do ask somebody, let's go for coffee, and then you enjoy that so much, it's going to take your breath how much you feel like you've missed out in other areas of your life. Then things move fast. The Chariot. Your strong will help you be exceptional in some area here. You know it. It's happened before. This is how you attack life. That's interesting. You attack life rather than live it. It's more of Spirit saying, hey, enjoy and live a little bit. Stop just attacking life. That's interesting. That would come out. Our message is here for our collective. You're just buried in paperwork. The Devil. But I feel like, again, it's a position you've put yourself in, you've buried yourself, and it's just this obsessive nature with some area in your life, but at the cost of, I'll just say what I'm hearing, at the cost of all areas of your life, okay? So don't just make it be about one area only. And that's the main message here. What else do we have here, Spirit? Just a nice reminder that there are other people around you that you need to incorporate in your life, that there are other experiences available to you that you need to incorporate. Yeah, the Two of Cups, you get it twice. There's someone special trying to get in here in a soulmate capacity. Let them in. See them. I hear see them. Invite them for a coffee And you'll see how the energy just speaks to you, talks to you about how you've been going about your life in an imbalanced sort of way. Yeah. Somebody that you're kind of like ignoring, blocking, you don't have time for. That's this person. You should be, as my example of inviting them for a coffee or a beer or whatever. It doesn't have to be a huge statement that you're making, just something casual. But even with that casual connection, you will see for yourself that things are being missed out in life for you. Okay, let's grab a charm. The tree. This is maybe, trees to me mean a lot of different things, but here I'm reading it as family. This is what your family always has been, or you've been taught to be like this. But what I'm hearing is just look and see about these people that have maybe trained you to be so, into one thing in life, and that I think for a lot of you is work. Are those people happy? The people that have made this be your life, or were an example, or told you how to go about your life, are they happy with their choices? And that is your message. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. If you are so inclined and this was helpful to you, please do support my art here, my craft, by utilizing the link below. Buy me coffee. Thanks again.